This is Rob and Ali sharing with you our passion of all things cruise and travel. I'm having to shout a little bit tonight, Rob, because we're right outside the restaurant.
We are.
This is Angelo's.
This is Angelo's. Angelo's is the Italian included dining on the Pacific Encounter. So there's no extra charge for this one, and let's go and see what it's all about.
Yes, and I can just spot right behind me. We are standing in front of the beautiful Sophia. Look at this. Sophia Loren.
That's right.
Oh, the Italian goddess.
Okay.
Let's go in and
check out the food.
Yeah, okay, can't wait. I'm starving. This is a lovely restaurant. The theme is sort of black, white, and gold. We'll give you a little pan round of it. We're in the centre of the room. But round the outside are all the beautiful Italian ladies. Pictures of those on the walls and some beautiful lighting. I actually think if you sat next to one of the walls, for me, that would be a preferred seating area. There's a little bit more light, a little bit more subdued lighting, and probably a little.
So which area are you talking about?
I'm talking about round the outside, round the edges. You've got the soft,
I could probably get behind actually, Rob.
Yeah, you've got sort of the softer lighting, the sort of orange lighting. And I think it's probably a little bit less noisy than in the middle. You seem to get a lot more of the noise. There's not as much soft furnishings and walls to bounce that noise off. It's not terribly noisy, but it's a little bit. You can hear a little bit of the dishes and things, but not too bad. We've just heard a couple, it's either a birthday or an anniversary. I think it might be an anniversary. They've just made a wonderful fuss singing to that couple over there. Lovely. If you've got a celebration, it's definitely worth letting the staff know. Okay, so let's get on with our starters then. Show us what you've got then.
I had antipasti, which...
I'm going to get a tight shot in there.
Sure.
Can
Okay.
you explain all the goodies that's on there?
We've got some prosciutto, we've got some ham, we've got some mortadella, there's
I think there was
cheese,
salami.
There's some salami, some cheese, a bit of artichoke and relish, and I think that's actually a garlic finger. So this looks lovely. Glass of Shiraz to wash it down, which was recommended by our waiter tonight. So that looks very nice. That's a good, decent plateful as well.
It does look lovely. And the quality looks really, really good. And it's actually quite a big plate full of food.
It is.
I got the Italian salad, which is a mixed salad. Let's have a look in here. We've got some, looks like little toasted pine nuts and toasted chickpeas. And some pipettas on the top here, little nuts and seeds. And it's come with a non-dairy Parmesan cheese dressing. So let me just taste that and see if that's nice and tasty.
I think it was actually the only plant-based item on the menu, which was a little bit of a challenge for the main course, but
very garlicky and very herby. That's delicious. That is a really nice sauce. I can't wait to get stuck into this one. The only thing on the menu tonight that was plant-based was the salad, and it is delicious. It has a non-dairy Parmesan dressing on it, and it is delicious. They do have a designated menu item for plant-based, but it's the only thing on the menu. So it's a little bit disappointing that they didn't just put a main item on that was plant-based. If you let chef know the day before, they will accommodate you for any dietary requirement. And that's what I should have done. Of course, forgot. Day's gone and I forgot all about it to do it. So unfortunately, I've had to put the chef on the spot a little bit with the and the waiter and ask them if they could do me some pasta that didn't have dairy or meat in it. And they said sure. Wouldn't want to do that all the time to them because, they already put the menu and they will accommodate you with anything. But they were very kind and said that they would do that for me. So let's see how that comes. But I'm certainly not going to starve tonight with what they've got on offer.
And we'll certainly put a copy of the menu on our website, robandali.net, so you can have a look and just see what there is on option.
The one thing we did think was very expensive is they have 2 extras that you can pay for on the main side. One was jumbo prawns. That was $40, and that's each. Sometimes they will do a kind of a one meal that you share between you as a specialty meal, but that was just each. And the other one was I think it was a veal cutlet,
Yeah.
and that was $32. So pretty expensive if you're coming to the all-included dining room and pay for that extra. We can't tell you, we haven't bought it, so we can't tell you whether it's absolutely spectacular. They have excelled for me. So my waiter came out and said, "Madam, here is your spaghetti, no Parmesan cheese and no balls." and that's what I've got. I've got this beautiful garlicky, tomatoey sauce, lots of herbs and olive oil. Now then, I'm going to try it. I'm going to have to swap my knife and fork over to do this. See if I can get it without splashing it all over myself. I know you think you couldn't go wrong with pasta with a tomato sauce, spaghetti with pasta. Actually, it's delicious. It's really hot, and it's a very homemade kind of tomato sauce. Lots of garlic, very rich. Not like a tomato paste at all. Really fresh. I'm very pleased with that. Actually, very pleased. Let's see, what did you get, Rob?
Lasagna.
Now you make lasagna. Robert makes lasagna.
Oh,
Takes him a good few hours, and he makes everything from scratch. So this has got a lot to live up to, hasn't it?
Well, no.
Let's have a look inside. Oh, lots of lovely sauce. Lots of lovely cheese sauce there.
Yep, nice big chunks of beef. There's plenty of beef in there, and the tomato. It's not overpowering on the tomato. Cheese is got a lovely bechamel cheese sauce. Not too garlicky. This is lovely. This actually,
Nice and hot.
Although it's just a piece of lasagna, it's very thick, and it's very packed with meat and pasta. This is going to be very filling. I can see that. Lovely.
Restaurant quality.
Oh, absolutely. And while you're mentioning about restaurant quality as well, Angelo's, as we've said many times, is included dining, but it's like Dragon Lady. It really does have this specialty dining feel. And we even get tablecloths. So you don't get tablecloths on the main dining room anymore, but we get tablecloths in Angelo's. It's
it's all those little things, isn't it? That
it does feel just like one of the specialty, and you're treated as if it's a specialty. And not that you get badly treated in the main dining room. They're absolutely fantastic, but it's just, it could be a specialty restaurant is what I'm saying.
After we had our main course, out came the dessert menu. So that wasn't with the main menu. That's come afterwards. And there were several selections. I think it was tiramisu, I can't remember, something else.
Panna cotta.
Panna cotta, so really traditional Italian desserts. And then there was a coffee custard cream cake, which sounds like the creamiest of creamy things you could possibly get. Anyway, it said plant-based next to it. So we called over the waiter and asked him whether plant-based actually did mean dairy-free. And he said, yes, of course. It's soy. And he said, it's a very dry cake. Now, you wouldn't think that coffee custard cream cake sounds dry at all. So it actually just sounds like a load of slop to me. But anyway, it's going to come as a very dry cake. Let's wait and see what delight is in store for me. Oh, and Rob ordered the, can you guess? His tiramisu, his favourite. He always goes for his tiramisu. Let's see whether this is on the high point side for you.
Well, I ordered mud cake the other night, and that was tiramisu, which is a bonus.
Which is a bonus. This is my coffee custard cream cake. And just as he says, it is very, very dry. Let's have a look here. Yeah, it is very dry. And as a treat, he said, because it's very dry, I've given you a glob of ice cream. Kind of defeats the purpose of having dairy-free, but I really appreciated the gesture. And he's done the same with Robert. He's given him an extra blob of ice cream. I'm going to do that. And so you're now really spoiled, Rob. Let's try this. I think that actually is the coffee because it's tiny, tiny blobs here. Let's see. Has no taste whatsoever. It's cake, only because of the texture. It doesn't taste like it has any sugar in it. I can't even say it's unpleasant because it actually doesn't taste of anything at all.
To be fair, he did sort of like do as best he could to actually even put you off
He did
from
try to persuade me not to have it. Let's see what yours is like.
Oh, that's nice and not too sloppy, nice and firm. Creamy, coffee, cakey. Bit like what yours should have been, really.
You gonna give that a thumbs up?
Oh, thumbs up. It tastes like a tiramisu. Yeah, and what can I say? It tastes like there's nothing outstanding on it, but it's very pleasant. It's very nice. It's a tiramisu. It's exactly what I expected it to be.
Okay, lovely.
So that was our meal in Angelo's. Very pleasant,
delicious.
Lovely experience. Absolutely gorgeous. Definitely try it if you're coming on the Pacific Encounter or any of the P7Os, because I think it's on all of them. Definitely try Angelo's as an alternative. It's that specialty dining experience without having to pay for it. It's so good.
Our advice would be there's always the specialty bread as a starter. So if you like your breadsticks and things like that, order those from the starter. And maybe give the plant-based service. I made Rob try it just to see whether I was being too critical, and he kind of went.
No, she wasn't. Anyway, if you've liked this video, please hit like, please hit subscribe, notifications for if you want to watch any of our other videos, you'll be notified of them. In the meantime, thank you for watching, and we will see you in the next video. Bye for now.
Bye.